Hello. Welcome back. It's a Thursday stream. Thursday evening. What if? I don't know what to call it, but we're here. And it's been 4 months. Almost 5. 4 some odd months since I last played Thunder 04 Career Mode. The season that is the longest ever. Because I took a long break from it. It's back tonight. So that is hype. No, this is not a Kamikaze stream. No, this is not a Friday, because typically he streams those on like Fridays or something. So it is not neither of those. It is the god of Thunder 04 Career Mode. What if? That's how I'm gonna coin myself as, to have just the biggest ego on planet Earth. Hello. Phantom said he's got a special challenge for me for Infineon. If you could beat the 104 or 107.498, I'll donate $20. Challenge accepted, though I tried that in Thunder 03. The only way I could do that is basically cutting the massive sections of the track, so I was able to actually achieve that by getting like a 107.2. So yeah, if I got the track, yes. I cannot do it under normal circumstances. I can only get like a 108, so, or even like a 109. So that's like the only way. So he didn't specify how I get it. It's just I have to achieve it. So I got wiggle room. I'll try to maybe achieve that in practice or something. I don't know. But hello, Ultimate Dragon 2. So yeah. It's been a while since we did Thunder 04. I was thinking, like, what should I do for a Thursday series? So I was like, maybe Thursday Night Thunder? Maybe that's a thing. And we'll do that for the rest of this season, since we're basically about almost going to be, or going to be a little bit, we're going to be hitting past, or at least hitting halfway tonight. So that's going to be the plan. Or at least that's the plan with Thursday stuff, so, yeah. No, Jordan Clark, you're right on time. I mean, usually I always have the pre-stream music stuff. That I usually try to make that not last like more than 5 minutes. So it's kind of normal for it to not be like super long pre-stream. I don't like it to be like, I think there's like one person, like Nicholas Dior, does like 15-minute pre-stream where it's just like music for 15 minutes. I remember Disco Inferno once did it for like a half hour, and the stream was like an hour long or an hour and a half. It's like 35-40% of the stream is no, we can't. I usually try to make it short. KG was playing on streaming at 8 p.m. like usual. So I don't know if that's still happening. If you're done. He's streaming tonight on a Thursday? He usually streams on Fridays. I'm kind of confused by that. I thought for sure he does them on Fridays. Well, mine might be done by 8, so I guess that's going to kind of mesh in pretty well. But then KG's going to be competing with Michael 2 Scoops of Raisin Bran Crunch. So that's a lot of competition. That's why I try to do it beforehand. Would you play the bowling game? I would have... Yes, maybe. But I have to turn off the music. I had like 12 copyright notices or like music notices for that stream. And it was like just... There was one part where it's like it tagged it for like 5 seconds. 5 seconds of music. It got freaking bopped for. Then there was other points where it's not, where it was going for, it was tagging it for like a minute and a half, and it's like I was talking throughout that minute and a half, so it's just like you could kind of like faintly hear it in the background. So I don't understand. I guess I shouldn't be shocked. The one stream I did where I had different pre-stream music, that got copyright stricken, even though it said in the title when I was looking at it, I was like, oh, it's royalty free, and it wasn't royalty free. So I guess the only way to actually confirm if it's absolutely royalty free is not by the title. I have to download the video, personally upload it, and all that stuff. So it was just ridiculous. So that's like so much extra needless legwork to do all that. So it's gonna be a pain in the ass. So I don't want to. It's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. So that's why I stick with Danganronpa. It's safe. It's just that I know that's good. So yeah. Otherwise, yeah. Also depends on KG's work schedule. That is true. Typically, he never does Thursday. I never remember him doing a Thursday stream. So that's also even more surprising. Because, I mean, the one time was like Saturday, and the other one was like Friday or something. So I've never seen him do it on a Thursday. So that also baffles me. Oh, and if you could do it in the actual race, aka not practice or qualifying, I'll throw an extra 10. That is absolutely not happening in the race. Because I want to just drive the normal race line, and there's no way I'm going to be able to do it. Maybe if I put in like a full-blown custom setup, yeah, but I would kind of go against what I've been doing this whole season. I know I'm desperate. I'm always up for any extra cash, but I'm not willing to throw away the rules I set for this season and all that. Triple nighter stream. Yeah, I guess so. Damn, it's going to be a busy stream here in the next couple hours with things going on. So, well, I don't think there's a whole lot else. I don't want to prolong this any longer. I don't want like a Mertz 40-minute talking session before we begin the race. And also, his chat pops off way more. It's just the product of him having triple the subscribers I have almost. So, I guess that makes sense. And he's always got something to talk about. That man just likes to flap his frickin' lips. If he didn't have lips, that'd be like the worst thing you can do to him. Like, forget about losing a limb. Losing frickin' his lips would be the worst thing. Apparently everyone lost AT&T service. Well, I have Sprint, so it's really not that big of a deal. Well, it was Sprint, and then it went to T-Mobile, so... Because T-Mobile bought Sprint, those bastards. Yes, it's back, Elite. It's back. After so many months. So much... It's crazy how much things changed in the last 4 months to how I felt streaming then and streaming now. So I'm just glad that I could do that. The last 100% of fitting a race center for saw is one of my guys wants hope. I have hopes for this. You know what's funny? When I was doing a practice race, Jerry Nadeau was dominating in it. Never seen that happen. I've seen him run really well in this game with like road courses, but never in just career mode. So that was wild. I don't think I can ever recreate that. I should have screen capped it. Hey, hello, Allie. Ayo, good to see the return of this. Hope everyone's Thursday's going well. I managed to get my spring hairdo done early, so that's a positive. Hey, that's cool. Glad to hear. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully it'll be a good stream. I'll probably rage at some point, but it's only inevitable. I guess. I don't know. So, yeah. I guess before we jump into it, since I didn't do it last stream, I have to do it this stream. I have to thank channel members. The list is growing. It's growing. It is now 3 sections, or at least 3 layers of it. Because the Thunder 03 one, there was 2 people that did like 5 gifted memberships, so I got like an extra 10. So I think it's up to 35 now. So I think that might be the highest I've ever had. I think the most I had was like 30 or 32. So we broke the record. My eye is still watching. It is still watching you, keeping you in line. So that's also good. We have Mertz there being punched in the face. I think that's pretty accurate. You know, he had to make fun of me. Speaking about Mertz, I added a new channel emote for this stream. Channel members have it. It should be there. It's just it's that face. It's just his staring up face, which is honestly a really good face if you want to make like a weird face or like some weird chat or something. You could just put the Mertz face. Or you could do like combinations where it's like a fist. I do this so much in my Discord. I do it so many times where it's like I have like the Mertz face, or I have like the Mertz face like this way, and he's punching, and then I have my like angry face, and then I'm punching this way. So it's like me and Mertz are like bro fisting. And it's really funny. Or you can just have Mertz's face getting punched. There's a lot of combinations you could do with it. Because he freaking made fun of me. And that angers me. It's been like 2 months now. And I'm still mad about it. Or actually 1 week from now will be exactly 2 months. There you go. My name is John. Put it in there. Thank you. You could get that for being a channel member. That random hide. That eye, I feel like it's always going to be there. I'm going to at some point, I'm going to have to like shrink it because I'm running out of room. I'm losing space. Like, I have to hold myself up from the channel members. You decide on a berry red color for your hair, and I've been contemplating it so many times of how it looks. Even if my favorite manager at my job likes it, I'll draw a picture of it. Hey, well, that's cool. I'm glad to hear you did that. That's scary. I've never really had a thought of changing my hair color, so I am so not in the wheel well of of that. You're braver than me in that regard. But yeah. Well, you need some spicy food for that stuffed up nose. I'm still sick. I'm still kind of getting over a cold, and I just took my nasal spray like a few hours ago. And it's honestly better than it's been last Sunday. Oh my god, it was a nightmare. Because I was like peak sick. And it was so bad. Oh Lord, it's just the body could just do so many fantastical things. It could just do things where it's like, oh, it's really stuffy, and then it stops, and then it'll run. Then the left side will run, then the right side, then it'll transition, then the right side will run, and then the left side gets stuffy, then the left side gets runny, then the body is just, I don't know, it's freaking me out. Keiichi actually streamed last night? It wasn't for his YouTube audience. When was this? Where was this? And how did I miss it? Well, I was working, so that kind of explains it. Never mind. Okay, that explains it. Yeah, JC's trying to do like a NASCAR 06 challenge that is so batshit crazy. I don't think I can ever recreate it. So yeah, I good luck to JC. It was just private. Well, shit. I live streamed yesterday in my mind. That's what I did. I live streamed my workday in my mind. There we go. Picture just dropped. Ooh, I gotta look at this now. General? I don't know where it would be. Hey, red hair. That looks good. That looks, yeah, that looks nice. I do not have the courage to change my hair color. But it looks good. Well, I guess we'll just jump into it. Thunder 2004. We're back. Let me just turn the controller on. Now, I'm sure the batteries are safe. It vibrated and everything, so it's got all that. If once the batteries get low enough to the point where I don't feel the vibration, then it's like on its last leg. But it shouldn't be like that. So, yeah. I guess we'll just jump into it. So, for context sake, since it's been so long, here's the point situation. It's been a bit. Brian Newman has the point lead. The last race we did was at Michigan. Now, if you've known anything about Michigan and Thunder 04, almost in any race percentage, the AI just have better fuel mileage, and they can just do one less extra stop than you. So, I don't know where we ended up finishing. I think it was like outside the top 10 for sure. And Ryan Newman won. So, we lost our point lead after our Pocono win. Ryan Newman had a very dominant last part. He won 2 out of the 3 races. So, yeah, Ryan Newman is our big championship threat. Going into this part, we have tracks that should be extremely good for us. Sonoma should be like a casual dub with a little bit of difficulty. Daytona, it might be trouble, and then Chicagoland might be not too bad. So unless we get like a magical 4th race in, if we somehow get more than 50 likes, that's like the stipulation I have, but that like never happens. So I guess that's not going to happen tonight. So we're going to kind of rule that out. So it's just going to be 3 races. Might be on the shorter side, I think. I'm not really sure, just because Sonoma's kind of short. Same with Chicagoland and Daytona. So I guess we'll see. So we have a lot of wins. Our average finish is 1 point lower, but this is the season where we started last in every race using default setups. It's really like the last challenge I can even put myself through, because we won a championship with the custom setup, And then we did another season where I started last with custom setups and won a championship, and now we're just doing it without custom setups and starting last. And this is like the last big challenge that I can kind of put myself in. So, car stuff, there's really nothing going on in the shop editions. We have 3 more races on the engine, which should be done at, obviously should be done at the end of this stream. Chassis, everything's still in pretty good shape. Everything is well above the 80s because our car is highly upgraded because this is the 4th season. 4th season. I had to double check. Yeah, JC changed his hair a lot of times in the past. The band is just freaking absolutely insane with the hair changes. I wished it was purple for some, I don't know, for Robin. I don't know. That's my only explanation. Hello, Ryan. Thanks for stopping by. So, I guess we'll just jump into it here. So, chassis, we're going to go with, really don't need the best tire wear. I don't really think that's going to matter. So, we're going to go with kind of our weakest stuff. Engine, we really, I mean, all this, we don't really have to worry about fuel efficiency. So, we could probably go with a weaker fuel efficiency, but the power's still the same. So, that's going to be all right. And body, I don't think we really need any crazy downforce, or at least, I mean, everything we still have. Well, I guess we could worry about downforce, but the drafting, we don't really have to worry about that at a track like this. We're gonna probably, but then again, we're gonna be going to Daytona, so I don't want to like lower the drafting because we're gonna reuse that chassis again. I might just reuse number 7 just because that's pretty good, and the downforce a little bit up, so maybe that'll help too. 85 car rating. And we'll get into it. How are you doing today? I'm doing pretty good, I think. Solid day. I slept a lot today because work on those Wednesdays are tiring. So I slept a lot. I woke up. I was adding the doing extra stuff, getting this the new emote thing in there. And then I'm planning on getting new alerts to pop up. I'm getting stuff I need for it. I just ran out of time to do it today. But let's see who's on pole. Ryan Newman. Ryan Newman's on pole. That's bad. That's not what I need. And of course, Kurt, who I simp for so heavily, is nowhere to be found and is in fact in the 30s, I think. No, 28th. That is just terrible. Obviously setup is all. Actually, this is all. I think this is all. I think it's saved. It kept the setup. Well, I guess because I didn't save the game file. I don't know. So it put it back to the previous save file. So it has the setup in. So why am I practicing? Well, Phantom Foxy gave me a challenge. I have to beat a 107.4, and then he'll give me $20. So, I want to try to achieve that, and that's going to be the plan. I don't know if it's super easy or harder in this game versus Oak 2, so that's another thing I'm going to have to like worry about. But basically, we have to achieve it in any means necessary. So, we're going to have to cut the track, abuse track limits, and it's going to feel dirty. That's not what I like to do. But for $20, I'm going to have to put my moral code aside to get that $20. So I've done it in Thunder 03. Like it was definitely possible in that game. No idea if it's possible here. So really, that's going to be the general plan. So there's really only 2 main corner cutting parts. It's that, and then up the hill. And then a little bit past turn 7. It's really the only, like, 2 main corner cutting parts of the track. Carrying so much speed, I'm not used to that much speed. But I don't think that first lap is any good. I think that was a little bit off. Oh, that looks pretty good. 105. 105! Oh my god! That is disgusting! I didn't know I had that. Just absolutely slaughtered that time. Damn. I guess you can't beat it by cutting the track. Oh my lord. Okay, maybe this setup is pretty freaking beastly. Holy Christ. Alright, lesson learned. It is possible with this. Wow, oh my. I barely was able to do it in Thunder 03, but then again, I wasn't using a custom setup, so maybe it would have been easier if I had a custom setup in. Oh, he's eating his word. He feels bad about. He should have had a stipulation there in his original script. I'm gonna do it straight up. I just did it straight up. 107.2. I just did it straight up. I didn't even need to cut the track. I'm proud of that. I did it while cutting the corners. And I did it just straight up with no cutting the track. I did it both ways. I'm content. I'm content. And I sent you a message. JC, why do you always send me a message while I'm streaming? Why does this happen? Just I. My frickin' I. Why do you do this to me? Why is it just an I? He did it! He stuck to his word! What a Chad! That's his first Super Chat? I never knew that he, never did it before. I hope my stream alerts work. My Streamlabs is just ghosted white lately, so I don't know if it even works anymore. Like, it's just white. I don't know why. I'm hoping it actually worked. But the man stuck to his word. Thank you. I appreciate it. I didn't think I was gonna freaking destroy it as hardcore as I did. But thank you for the 20. Thank you for doing that. That's awesome. I'm gonna go to full screen here. I'm gonna see if I can pop up my stream alerts. Make sure that like works. Cause sometimes it like logs me out for no reason. Okay, it is okay. I am signed in. So that's all situated. But you fucking annihilated. Yes, it came up. Oh, thank God.
Well, damn. You not only beat my time, you downright annihilated it.
Yeah. I sure did. Yeah. I'm just that amazing. Where's Moots? Where's Moots in here to I want him to... Where's my compliment? But thank you for the 20. That is awesome. I appreciate that. I didn't think I was going to be that close. I thought I was going to be, like, really off. That first time, I honestly... The scary thing is, too... I probably can get a little bit faster at that, because I feel like I messed up that first lap a little bit. That just shows just how disgustingly fast that was. I definitely can't do it in a race with a default setup. Your $10, yeah, extra $10, that's definitely going to be saved. I'm not going to be able to do that in a race. So... Let me just do some practice with the normal stuff. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta change the thing to manual, because when you put it back to default, it changes the transmission. There we go. I need to get some practice laps with the normal human setup. I did some practice. It wasn't all too hard. It's really just the first 2 laps are the trickiest, because that's when the field is maximum bunched up. And they check up. You have to kind of anticipate it. So I might baby it around the track a bit for that first few laps, just to wait for things to cycle through. There's really only 2 main passing points on the track anyways. So if this goes green, if I don't make any dumb mistakes, it should be really hard to win the race. Which is a problem because Ryan Newman is starting first. In all of my practice runs that I did here, which was pretty much 3 or 4, Ryan Newman was never even in the top 5. So it's fitting that when I stream, he has to be just a dominant car. That is also very frustrating. So this lap time should be more akin to what I would normally kind of run. Should be like a 109 or something. Maybe a 108. But that corner, that is, you kind of cross them over and then you make the pass. It's kind of what you're supposed to do. That's sort of the trick to this track. I just wish I had the trigger buttons. It just feels so much more comfortable. Going from the trigger buttons to just in the regular buttons really, really annoy me. I wish that was a thing. But this track is fun to drive. After all these years, I remember as a kid I used to hate going to road courses because I just did not know how to drive it, but as an adult, I do appreciate the fact I could just get around here. It would be not too bad. That was 107. Oh my god, we did it 107.3 in the actual race while I was behind Kevin Hart. What is this? I was not this OP before when I was practicing. Maybe it's because I'm more awake. Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm just more in my peak human form. I don't know. I just did it straight up in practice, like on a default setup. That is fucking absolutely disgusting. I guess that's just how good my car is. I don't know. Jeez. Yeah, let's get into the race. As tradition, we're gonna let MRN talk. We're gonna up the game audio a little bit and listen to them just talk, and I'll be back after they do everything, because we on the channel, we like to listen to their commentary because it's goated, it's legendary, it's just something we always like to do. And we don't really get this anymore, at least not to this detail, so we're just gonna bask in it as per tradition. And as usual, we'll have MRN and the boys take it away.
NASCAR Winston Cup racing in the Sonoma Valley today. EA Sports is live with flag-to-flag coverage of today's Dodge Save Mart 350 from the Infineon Raceway. This course should present quite a challenge to these drivers, wouldn't you agree?
This track really shows off a driver's talents. This is truly a course where your skill alone can mean the difference between finishing first and 41st.
The DeVilbiss car has been leaving some on the table in qualifying this season.
Yes, that's
He
true.
did it again.
It's not where you are at
They
the
ignore
green
Johnny
flag,
Betts.
it's where you are at the checker that matters. He just has to stay focused out there and stay out of trouble, which is sometimes easier said than done when you start in the back.
Wow, that's it?
Start your engines!
43 Winston Cup cars locked and cock-locked and ready to rock. As they just completely ignore Johnny Benson there again. That's not the first time it's happened in this series, which is just terrifying.
NASCAR Winston Cup points leader will be starting from the pole.
I'm upset. That's so mean.
The Team Rusty Dodge and the US
Tires!
Pontiac.
Jerry Nadeau's fourth, though. That's pretty good. Maybe he'll have a good run. I don't know what really to say. Ryan Newman's an alternate scheme. No, I saw Ricky Craven in alternate scheme. Cock locked and radar. Isn't that a thing, though? That's a saying, isn't it? I'm not just saying just words. Like, that is a saying. Well, here we go. I guess we'll just jump into it. The plan, try to take it easy in this first, like, 2 laps. I know I can cheese it going up the hill in turn 1. I can gain spots that way. That's like my only strat. That's going to be the plan. 27 laps of this gauntlet. One of the more trickier, this and Watkins Glen just, they're not that hard to drive, but driving around the AI is very tricky. There we go. Just past them all going up the hill. That's like an automatic, like 15 spots gained right there off the racing surface. That's not good. I hope I'm clear of some people. I'm off the track again. Just trying to be really careful. Oh boy, that's contact. I'm trying to avoid it. Alright, just I'm trying to be aggressive while cautiously moving up through the field. That was like the biggest hurdle, is just getting through the uphill section without hitting people. I hope there's no car directly behind me. Like, phew! Like Kurt, I was gonna say that. Oh god, okay. Brake, brake, brake. Alright. We survived the first. Okay, let Steve Park go. Ward Burton. I knew Steve Park was gonna frickin' hit me there. I was trying to back off, and then Ward was there anyways. But we got out of that first lap with minimal damage. And we doored Steve Park again, and no negative points with that either. That was a very... Ooh, Steve Park. So this is the part... Oh boy. That's going to be a send. That somehow was not worse than it should have been. Ward Burton! Oh my god, I got like a heat stroke. It's like almost like a blind corner. I can't see where the cars behind me are. Alright, we got through just that. The first 2 laps were the biggest hurdles. Now we can start to just pick them off one at a time. Wish I can... This is where it's going to get just trickier making spots up. There's really only 2 main passing points at the whole track. Like this part here, which I completely failed to do. Oh, maybe not. Got to the inside of them. Still not enough to clear them. Can we actually clear them here, though? Yes, we do. A little bit of drifts, but no big deal. Yeah, you're damn right. 40. Was it really 43rd to 23rd? I thought it was like 43rd to 26th. I don't know. It's hard to pay attention. This race, this is going to be really hard to look at chat. So if I'm not looking at chat, I'm really sorry. That was just 2 spots casually gained right there. Not bad. Also, we also have to factor in that Ryan Newman's leading, which is not good. Jeff Byrne tunked the outside wall there, which is funny. Nice launch off the corner, a little bit of off-the-track action. Also, another segment I want to go on a rant about is why is this track not run during the springtime? Someone blew up. That is Jeff Gordon. At a terrible part of the track. Kenny Wallace just ARCA braked into him. And just like that, we are in the top 10. Thank you, Jeff Gordon, for blowing up. That gained us a couple more spots. I think Jerry Nadeau's still hanging on the top, assumingly the top 10. He tongued the outside. Well, only JC could think of a word like that. I don't think I can outbrake. I feel like the last person I want to try to outbrake is Robbie Gordon on a road course. Kinda. I was really trying to push in that corner just so he wouldn't run into me. Compromised my entire corner there. 13 seconds lost in 5 laps. That's the con of dealing with lap traffic, or not lap traffic, just passing cars. That interval should start to go down as the race continues onwards. Amazingly, Kenny Wells, or Jeff Gordon, did not bring out a yellow with that whole incident there, so that's kind of lucky in that sense. Ooh, can I pass? This is like an unconventional part of the track to pass. It's not gonna work. Oh, it might. It still might. No, it's not. Okay. I don't know if this is gonna work. Why is Dale Jr. up here, first of all? I straight up couldn't even pass him that lap.
Making up some time.
I need to get past Junior so I don't lose ground. Ah, he's making it really difficult. And the one part of the track I want to make the pass, I couldn't even do it. Oh, maybe I can right there. Oh, that's a send. That's a send in that corner. But it worked. Phew, it worked. I'll take it. Kenseth is up here as well. I wonder if I can run a 107.4. I mean, I did it in practice, but we're on older tires now, so that might be a bit of a problem. And we're also still constantly like trying to pass people, so I'm not sure if it's going to happen. But damn it, if I can somehow get an extra $10, then I will try to find a way to do it. And you can nail when you can nail the gears and everything. You can really just attack the track when there's just no cars around you. That's not how you attack the track. But we're there. It didn't take us very long to catch them. Halfway in fuel, so we're gonna be pitting. Oh boy, this is gonna be kind of a weird fuel situation now. We're gonna be pitting around lap 13. So we're gonna have to do maybe 2 pit stops. And then one like right at the end. I feel like this happened last season. I feel like we were in a situation like that the previous year. That was a good pass. That was a very grown-up. See, now where's that one person that's always critiquing me for how I drove, like, and almost ate my words there, but where's that one guy that always kept saying in my Thunder 2 videos I kept running into people and getting annoyed by it? Where is he? Where is he now watching this stream? I don't think I've hit a single. I mean, I think I scraped against the car, but maybe like twice. I passed the other frickin' 36, 35 cleanly. Where is he? Just some funny thing to point out. Jimmy Johnson just casually running good in Thunder 04. That's just unusual. That's 6th place, though. I like to think that maybe Tony Stewart's leading and it's not Ryan Newman, but We can't get ourselves carried away. It's probably Ryan Newman leading. How in the gray skull of hell did we actually get by Jimmy in that corner? That defies all science right there. That's not a corner you're supposed to make a pass. I don't think we've gone through one lap where I'm not racing around someone. Mark Martin pitted really early. That's interesting.
You haven't got much longer on that left front tire.
Yeah, it's like we cannot straight up just have a normal lap. Or I'm not racing around anyone to get a really good lap time just because I'm always around someone. That was a freaking hot pass on Bobby Labonte. No freaking qualms about that.
Your right front tire's wearing down. Try another line or you won't last.
Jerry Nato's just casually third. I just noticed that. Good for him.
Got a car on your left, buddy. Gain another spot.
That was another pass on Rusty Wall. Look at me make clean passes on a road course. That was my fastest lap, and I was still passing people. Ryan Newman second, yes. Oh, thank God. Tony Stewart's. I mean, it's like the one time I'm going to be happy Tony Stewart's leading. Ryan Newman's not going to get max points, or if any. I have no idea if he led any laps prior, but. Oh, I have finally hit someone. Sorry, Nadu. But I didn't really affect him.
Okay, back to fourth.
I don't know if I can make a pass here, though.
Got a car on your left, buddy.
I don't know if I can put it in the first and it still works there. Like, I haven't really thought about it, but.
Both sides.
Got the pass, P3. I smell garlic bread, so I think my mom's making pasta. Which, that's going to be great to have after I have this stream to re-carbohydrate myself after all this stressful racing.
Not much gas left.
That was like a bad corner. I don't know what I did differently there, but it didn't like this. Maybe this would be the first lap I could run without interference of any other cars.
69-93. Dig, buddy, dig, dig, dig.
But by this point, my car is already kind of worn, so I don't know if it's really going to matter. Your cat is culling with your chest is culling your cat. Well, that's pretty cool. I don't know how you could do that, but that's kind of neat. Go JC. I mean, even still, we are still just extraordinarily fast. We still copped to Newman. I didn't think that lap. We still haven't had a lap where I don't have to worry about racing another car.
69-63.
That was
That speed will get us to
not
the
my
front.
fastest lap, but it was still pretty good.
We're about 7 seconds off the leader's back bumper.
I think what I'm going to do is just short pit. So we're going to do it in like lap 20 or lap 12 and then 24. So we'll have a couple laps at the end. So we're not pitting with like 1 to go or something.
3 wide.
Crew chief, we're not 3 wide. Though Ryan Newman is pretty thick in real life, so he probably would equate to being 3 wide. There we go. Unfortunately, we're going to have to pit this time just to play a little bit, just a bit of short pitting.
You're almost out of gas.
And also, I think we're going to have to pit next lap anyways, so it's not that big of an like a pitting early type of situation, but might as well just get it over with. You cannot read. JC, did you notice that I was reading it normally and then I consciously decided to change it up to make it sound stupider?
The leaders are pit.
I have my moments of being smart, you know, you gotta give me some credit there. 70 miles an hour, perfect. No, game. No. 4 tires, fuel, everything. Okay, beautiful. And Tony Stewart pitted. I think, watch Ryan Newman pit. I would not shock me. That bastard's going to pit. I'm sorry, chat, I'm not reading chat as much. Usually I try to make that happen, but this and Bristol are like the 2 tracks where it's like extremely hard to do it. Did I just lead that lap under freaking pit road circus? I think I did. The leaderboard came out as I was first. I led a lap on pit road. How did that happen? And Jerry Nader was second. Where's Brockbeard? 15.6 was the estimated time. 16.5. And Ryan Newman beats me out of pit road? Gross.
Watch the guys on the track.
Alright, no one behind me. We can just kind of merge normally. Alright, well now we got fresh tires, and hopefully, at least for a little bit here, once we eventually pass Newman, we can at least have a lap to maybe run down the leaders, though. Funnily enough, Newman gained a lot on Stewart. I thought the gap was like 4 seconds. It's definitely closed up a bit. To the inside of Newman, oh, we scraped him. Boy, it's just not the part of the track you want to pass, but I'm trying to make it work. We got the preferred corner here. We're gonna just kind of shut the door here. This is like a terrible angle, but we got it to work. Compromise that entire corner just to pass them. Alright, there we go. Alright. That was the last corner I was a little bit afraid of. I think we got lap traffic. Yeah, we do got lap traffic. Mark Martin. Why is Mark Martin a lap down? What happened to him? Why? Why is he slow? What? I'm so confused. Why? Usually the crew chief or spotter will say, car coming back on the track, watch out, they're slow or something, or off the pace, but nothing this time. Mark's just uncharacteristically slow. I should have downshifted. No, that didn't really help. Lesson learned there. This car is so fast. I think Tony Stewart's going to lead the most laps. Yeah, short stop. Yeah, I'm stopped on lap 24. Because if I stayed out an extra lap, the most I can make it on fuel is 13 laps. So I don't want to be pitting with 1 to go. So we're going to pit on lap 24. I think the rest of the field seems like they're not going to be able to make it either. So that shouldn't be too bad. Where's Kamikaze? I mean, he would shit himself seeing how good I'm getting around this track. Can I get a 107.4? I don't know. So we're not going to have many laps to really take advantage of clean air. This might be like the only lap we could probably do it in race. I don't know, it seems like a good lap. Man, it is just, we were what, like 3 seconds back from him? We pretty much just ran him down in 1 lap just about. I mean, it is just utterly insane. Oh, it actually happened. 107.2. I can't believe it happened. Oh, man, I am so sorry, Phantom Foxy. I really didn't think it was going to happen in race, but it actually happened in race. I am so sorry. Tony Stewart went wide. He knows I'm coming. I'm shamonin'. He knows I'm a fast boy. I just bumped him. And again, it's another just horrible part of the track to try to make the pass, but
Stay focused. You
I'll
get
try
the
to set him up for this last corner here. There we go.
There's a car on your left. Number
Oh, that was a
20
good corner.
behind you. You're clear.
I'm not clear. I should let him go by here because he's gonna sweep up. You see how he kind of takes that wide angle there? That's why I just let him have it there.
Come on, buddy, push it. We can pick up some more spots.
Oh, Jeremy Mayfield.
Got one on your right.
Jeremy Mayfield, why? Why enter the track at the worst fucking part? Oh, God. I wasn't expecting that. I thought I was going to get around him, but then I just drifted. Son of a bitch.
Gotta keep the tires in good shape to be fast, buddy.
That really shouldn't have been a yellow. I didn't even really fully spin. I'm still not even that far from him. Like, I could probably run him down. I'm glad I got my lap time, though. I got my lap time in before I crashed. I think everyone's gonna be pitting now. I just can't believe it. Just the timing of it.
72, 84. Hey, keep digging.
This is gonna mess up the field door, because wasn't there some cars pitting there?
We need to pick up about 4 seconds on the leader.
That should not even be a yellow. I wanna vote against that being a yellow, because that really should not have been a yellow. I guess the car got sideways enough for it to be counted. But damn it, that's just terrible timing. Pit under call, yeah, I'm pitting. Now I wonder, what is this league gonna be like now? Because I don't know, it's gotta be something weird.
Lesson learned. Never make a bet with WhatiF again. He goes full tryhard mode for that ego boost.
Thank you, Phantom, with the 10. Oh, he tipped it. He did it. I think he did it straight to my Streamlabs. Well, thank you for doing that. That extra legwork there. Well, thank you. Man of his word. I will have to give him props. You know, so there's people out there in the world that may not take, or they may say things and then not follow up, but Phantom did it. He is a true man of his word. I'm sorry. Honestly, I didn't really think I would get that in race. That just never seemed possible, but I'm just good. I'm just good like that. I think my car is a Ford EcoBoost, so there is an ego, or eco, whatever. In my car, it has ego in it. 16-1, it's actually really good. Am I about to beat Stewart off pit road? I am! Damn! Oh, we're third. Stewart is now 8th. Ryan Newman's now 4th. We got 2 people. Oh, Jerry Nadeau's up here. And we just get like a disgusting start. I always have to be careful on this, on trying to get by them. Because it is still pretty tricky to get by them. If I'm not careful, I could just, you know, spin myself out by not being careful enough. That's another nice run through the corner, but not really going to have the preferred lane. Again, this is all part of the track where I'm not supposed to be making passes, but we're just breaking all the rules here at Infineon. There we go, to the inside. Am I about to get 2 for 1 in one corner? Oh, I kind of did. 2 for 1, new leader. Run away.
70, 76.
Alright, I'll take it. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with this outcome. We were clearly going to be the fastest car. I was probably going to run down Stewart again anyways. It had that caution never came out after the spin, so I'm okay with this. It wasn't like a Las Vegas win earlier in this career mode. or earlier this season where I was running like top 10 and then I pitted late and I ended up winning. It was kind of bullshit. This is what I don't feel bad about. Now we just have to keep hitting our marks, just pull away. Imagine we got $10 every time beating the impossible. Oh my god. I don't think that's gonna happen. I mean, we are by ourselves. I do have fresh tires, basically. And we're not gonna really be hitting any car. It's possible. I don't think it's gonna be possible, but oh, that gives me some motivation to get like a 106. Phantom, you should not have tempted me with that challenge.
67, 7. Good lap. Keep hitting those marks.
You might have unlocked the demon in me. Rip your wallet. Man, those launches out the corner being in the lower gear like that. It is just disgusting. I can feel it. Ooh, that might have costed it right there, that little slip. That was bad. Yeah, I'm not getting it this lap. I messed up too much at the end. Yeah, not gonna happen.
67, 8. You're flying out there, buddy.
Jesus Christ, 6-second gap in like what, 2 laps? Yeah, we were definitely the fastest car. There's no doubt about it. The fact I'm silent has to mean that I'm like really trying. Oh, that's just, I'm pushing it too hard in that last corner. I don't know, I really didn't think I was doing that, but yeah, I'm definitely pushing it too much now. Yeah. That was still a pretty good lap, even with hitting the inside wall, so that kind of tells me that was going to be a good lap. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to beat that. That lap was gonna probably be it if I didn't just scrape the wall like a jackass there, so. I said I accomplished everything I needed to in this race. Dominating win, though. We definitely need a good race like this to get back in the point lead. So we should have the point lead after all this. That was a good last corner. Too bad the whole lap's probably a wash, but not bad.
67, 73. That one was quick.
You know, still half a second off.
Just 2 laps.
Yeah, Ryan is not even in the top 5 anymore, so don't know what happened to him. He was 4th on that restart, so I don't know how he fell back. That was bad. Yeah, now I'm messing up too much now. Maybe the tire wears being a thing now too. Probably would make sense. Because I shouldn't be having like qualifying pace halfway into the field run, so I think my sub 106 lap time, that's not going to happen. Well, white flag time has arrived. Built up a Warburton's 5th. Hell yeah. Almost a 10-second lead. That definitely kind of gives me confidence that we were going to win this race no matter what. Had that yell never came out with the Stewart thing, I was eventually going to run down. I didn't really lose that much time to Stewart when I did, like, semi-spin, so I don't think it's going to be much of a problem.
Gonna be honest, what if struggle to get to the front is more entertaining than him actually being at the front?
Yeah. Thank you, Jordan Clark, with the 3. I appreciate it. That's why at this point in the career mode, I purposely start last. Because if I did just genuinely try and qualify, I would probably win the entire season. So that's why I start last. And everything. So it gives me a challenge. We've gone through like almost every type of difficulty possible with this career mode. This is like really the last big one. But yeah. Dub. Win number 8 of the season, I think. So we won officially half the season so far. And we were 10 seconds ahead of everyone. So yeah, that's we won by a lot.
We usually have more cautions than that, don't we?
Well, the fans probably would have liked to see more excitement. Now, I'm sure the drivers, on the other hand, were happy about the low number of cautions.
The DeVilbiss car really pulled away from the field in the closing lap.
Not
I'm
DeVilbiss.
sure all these race fans would have liked to have seen a closer finish.
Nope.
But I guarantee he didn't want to see anyone in his mirror on the last lap.
Nope. Nope. It's not. Yep. Another dub. Someone's ripping it on that guitar. I don't know how. Can someone recreate that guitar solo from this Victory Lane celebration? Why have we not seen videos of that? Someone needs to Kamikaze, recreate the Victory Lane guitar solo. Please. Alright, let's look at the race results. Jerry Nadeau 7th. Ward Burton ended up getting 4th at the last second. We led 9 laps. Poor Tony Stewart got absolutely dicked out of a race win. I don't know what happened to him. He must have had a terrible pit stop because I was 3rd. Newman was 4th. I don't know where Stewart was, but he did not capitalize, and he just finished 10th. Ryan Newman. Kurt got 14th, yes! Ryan Newman got 13th. Never led a lap, which is good. Kurt, obviously, 14th is nice. Very few people, actually, a lot more people lapped down than I thought. Which is surprising. But a very solid race and a really, really good point day for ourselves. We're going to gain 61 points on Newman, so we're going to definitely have to point lead by at least 40. So it's very nice. Literally very nice. Should be 40 something. No, it's 31. Dale Jr. 3rd. I mean, he's still kind of within a mathematical shot. Same with Bobby Labonte. But we did everything we needed to in that race to get back our point lead, and now we have to try to somehow extend it going into Daytona, which is going to be really hard because that's a draft track. We have a good car, but I'm kind of scared. We don't have Victory Lane, so I wish in real life they did the Victory Lane celebration reenactment. I want like a driver to go into Victory Lane and just recreate that, all of it, as like a video. It'll be really funny. I could see frickin' Chase Briscoe doing that or something and then messing it all up like he did with the Ricky Bobby stuff. Why am I saying that? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, okay, new chassis came in. Perfect for Daytona. Well, not really perfect because it doesn't really matter. I would want to build a new engine, but we're waiting for that shop edition thing to come in, and then we'll build it. I think that's what Past Me was wanting to do. Our weakest one is this, so we can repair that, get that up a little bit. Engines, that's 10. I guess technically our weakest there with the 97, but can we make that any better with an overhaul? Nope. Oh yeah, technically with the efficiency. Oh, why not? Might as well overhaul it. Who cares? Bodies, yeah, we could definitely use those bodies for Daytona. The drafting, that's like our best downforce, best everything. So let's see what we want to go with that. And we'll just repair normally because it doesn't really better itself if we overhaul it. So there we go. And then that's basically it with Sonoma. Now we got Daytona on the horizon. You guys got 5th, 15th, 32nd, 33rd. Well, at least 2 of them had good finishes out of the 4. That's something. I don't think there's a whole lot else to look at other than... Actually, we need to look at where Kurt's running. Because I've been so hell-bent on Kurt getting a top 10 points finish. He's 13th. He's 25 points off of Sterling Marlin. And then a good bit away from 11th and 10th, so... At the moment, Kurt can only get a best of 12th, but we can dream. Last season, he got 18 top 10s, but was still running worse than 2004, even though his average finish in 2004 was... He must have just ran, like, outside the top 10 a lot more or something. I'm assuming that's the case, because those stats don't make a whole lot of sense unless Kurt's outside top 10 runs were, like, pretty good in that one year, but... Yeah, so we're kind of just rooting for him to get a top 10. That's all I want. Lap lead category, Newman still has the edge on us by 26 laps. Considering we're starting last every race, that's still impressive. We're even leading any laps. This is a Pontiac sponsored by Ford. I just noticed that. Oh, God. Maybe it's because I switched manufacturers. While the sponsor was maybe it was like a Ford before when I had it, and then I switched it to Pontiac, and then we're just left with this like confusing bisexual car. I don't know. Let's just get a Daytona. Tire grip, we really don't have to worry about tire grip at Daytona, so we'll bring chassis 4. Engine, we're bringing our best stuff, the 87 one. Body, absolutely bringing our best downforce and drafting. That is monstrously good. That's an 87 car rating for Joe Nemechek. Yay. Say hi to John for me. Why do I say that? Like, why is that the thing I go to? All right. Jeff Gordon on pole, Harvick, Stewart, Rusty Wallace, Robbie Gordon 9th, Newman 12th. That's good. I'm expecting Kurt to be like 20th. Nope. Okay. No, he's just going to qualify like 30th. Again? No, 28th, just like Sonoma. Thanks, game. I think all this is... Is this not defaulted? Is this all not defaulted? No, it's not. It's set to... Why is it not... Why is it not default? In my notebook here, I'm pretty sure I wrote down like the Daytona stuff. I'm pretty sure. So I should be... I don't want to lose this setup. Yeah, I still have it. So I don't know why it saved it, but we're going to go back to default with that and go from there. Transmission, put that back to manual. You can't pick up Pontiac or Chevy or even Dodge as sponsors in this career. I haven't seen it. That's weird. I never noticed that. I remember KG's, Dodge, dealers, Ford, and Chase for the Cup. That's true. Well, We're gonna have Ember and them take it away. Hopefully they don't just talk about me and then that's it. Like, have them talk about other drivers. Let me just casually pull up my notes for tracks. I do have them written down. It's like the one game I like want to do that because I like this game so much. And a lot of the setups are from Dale Reynolds, who makes, when he did the Rookie Championship Challenge, and he had a lot of setups for that, so I'm writing them down so I always have them. I think the only difference with them is maybe I adjusted the fourth gear for when the car got faster so it doesn't redline. That's really, I think, maybe the only change I've ever made to them. But they're like 99% like his. So yeah, I do just casually have them right here. What if you nerd with your note? Why do you gotta frickin'... Look at frickin'... I gotta get out my glasses for this. Well, technically, stats are important for the sanity of society, so I gotta have them. God, I just... Also, you know what's funny, too? Well, we gotta go full face cam. So, last night at work, there was a to-go order that a person never came and got, so I asked if I could take it home. I took it home. So in the bag was ribs and fries and bread and peanuts. So the backstory behind this is that I was eating these once, and I was cracking them open because, you know, I have to get the peanut out. And I was cracking the shell, and one of the shells flung into my eye. And for like a week, I could not get it out of my eye. It was stuck in my eye. I don't know if I'm like the only person on Earth to frickin' to have that happen. But it's frickin' shit. And I hated it. So, when I had these, well, like a couple weeks ago, I put these glasses on as I was eating them because I don't want a freaking flying fragment shell to go into my eye. So, I have to wear these while I eat these. So, it's just me. I'm an anomaly. I'm just an anomaly of just bizarreness. But that is a story that happened. And if I ever go somewhere into a restaurant where they have glasses, or well, if they have peanuts, I'm bringing these with me. Because I am not getting a shell in my frickin' eye. It was terrible. So that's my peanut shell story. Alright, we're gonna have Emran take it away. I'm done with my ranting. Robbie Gorham blew up, that's funny. Hold on, where's my... There it is. Okay, hold on. There we go.
Tonight, it's super speedway action under the lights. MRN is live at the Daytona International Speedway this evening with flag-to-flag coverage of the Pepsi 400. With a history and prestige here at this track, the teams seem to be all pushing themselves just a little harder this week.
The list of former winners here is very prestigious indeed. Who wouldn't want their name to be on it? Who knows, maybe we'll add another lucky driver when this one's all over.
Jeremy Mayfield changed teams after the 2001 season, ending a 4-year tenure with Roger Penske.
A lot of people, Ray Evernham included, believe Mayfield still has a lot of untapped potential. He certainly has shown flashes of brilliance in the past. Maybe he can put that number 19 Dodge in victory lane today.
Jerry Nadeau will start this race a little farther back than he's used to.
You know, I spoke with the guys from that team in the garage this morning, and they said they tried something a little different in qualifying this week. They learned their lesson, though. Stick with what works. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
The DeVilbiss car is going to be a force for the championship with his impressive finishes.
Man, he is amazing. And what a boost towards the championship that gives him. You don't even need that many wins if you're finishing in the top 10 every week.
Not anymore.
Start your engine.
All right. 43 Winston Cup race cars, stock cars, aircrafts ready to rock and roll at Daytona night Daytona.
In the front row are the DuPont Chevrolet and the GM Goodrich Chevrolet.
I think this was always a thing, even in the PS2 games with this. Like, some cars, their wheels don't move. I don't know, that's just kind of cute. It's literally like being pulled by a string. I don't know. This race is going to be hard. I just want to point this out. It's going to be really freaking difficult. Daytona night is harder than Daytona day, and I swear by that. There's something about it. Maybe it's just less laps. I don't know, but it is really hard. Alternate paint scheme for Matt Kenseth. Here we go. Here we go. Let's hope. I mean, we do have an extremely good car. I mean, we have like a lot of downforce, a lot of just everything. So we should have everything we need to have a very fast car. I hope none of the field just randomly checks up, because I'm right behind Craven, and that would be really bad. Alright, they're checking up. I'm on the bottom lane. We're doing what I need to. We're just doing Casey Mears. Oh boy, don't tell me this car is going to have speed. We just passed like 10 cars. I'm off the throttle. Trying to be careful and not just plow through someone. This is the 1 year 2 in the restrictor plate packages where they took more of the fuel out, so you have to pit more, and they lowered the speeds a bit. And right now I couldn't even just make a pass in the tri-oval there. It's pretty embarrassing. So I'm hoping we don't have any issues where we just blow up or we're going too fast. I'm hoping we don't get anything like that going on. But man, this car, okay, once we're in the draft, I mean, this thing just sucks up. What a run. Oh my god, what a run. Yeah, it was Jeff Green. I had like, my whole body just got warm. It was like a heat flash. We'll just gain 10 spots there, 11 spots in 2 laps, not bad. I don't know how many times we're going to have to pit. Jeff Green, please don't block. Jeff Green, don't block. You see a car that has like 5 miles an I don't know. Whatever. Kurt's also running terribly. Joy of the world for that. I wish I could help you, Kurt, but I got a race. I got a championship to win. Tara Labonte, I know we're just going to let Tara Labonte have his moment. We're not going to try to pass him. Maybe Kurt can get to the bottom here and make passes. There we go. Look at Kurt. He's trying to have a brain. Fittipaldi, alternate scheme alert. Same with Steve Park. This car is, like, I don't even need to hit the share draft button. The car is just that fast. Why did I go off the throttle there? That did not make any sense for me. So, I'm not really expecting to win here. I didn't even win the 500, so... Tara Labonte! Oh, God, he held up everyone except Kurt, and Kurt gained all those spots. Thank you, Tara Labonte. I appreciate that. He tunked the outside wall and boned his race just enough, but not enough to bone Kurt. And that gained Kurt, like, a bunch of spots, or at least a couple. I don't know. I'll take it. We're pretty much in the top half of the field already, which is impressive. Johnny Benson's running almost top 15. Good for him. Hermie Sadler's going to get the run on the outside. Same with Elliott Sadler. So this is where I'm assuming it's going to get harder and harder to make passes once we get up in this top half of the field situation. Which makes sense. It was kind of the same way when we were at Sonoma. Let's try to go up high, cut down low. Beautiful pass. A little AI manipulation there. Just swiftly getting through everyone. now it's gonna start getting even harder to make passes now because the field's starting to spread out. Ward Burn just passed me up on the outside like nothing. It's a very NASCAR 05. It's funny because this game, the game's engine's basically the same as NASCAR 05, just a little bit. Just the driving model seems to be a little bit adjusted from NASCAR 05 to this. I always kind of consider this game's driving model to be really smooth with the inputs. On 05, it just seems like any little input, the car just twitches a little bit. So they definitely did something to the driving model of that game. But it's mostly the same. Even the AI behavior is kind of the same. Or at least how they just get massive runs up on the outside. That's like a NASCAR 05, like, classic. Wasn't Michael Waltrip back there with Kurt? How did he just... I get a DEI car. Shouldn't even question that. DEI car is just going to be super overpowered. I should just keep drafting with Waltrip here just to get up to the field. Because he should be much faster than Jimmy. Or at least at this type of track he should be. Oh, Benson, oh, he chopped them off. We're going to get by a fantasy car. I'm okay with this. Don't know where Newman's running. I would ideally like to finish ahead of him. Alright, can I, is there a way for me to just push Benson? Like share draft with him and just get up to the field with him? I don't know if that's going to be a great idea. But damn it, I want to try and see if that works. I guess we'll see what happens. As long as he tries to stay on the bottom lane. We just abandoned Michael Waltrip for Johnny Benson. Like, what timeline are we in? That should not be a sentence I just said, but I just said it. I mean, we're fast. Maybe that's because... I hope I'm not so fast to the point that I blow Benson up. Like, I've seen this happen at Michigan, and like other restrictor plate tracks, where if I'm pushing another car and my car is really, really fast, I can blow up the other car in front of me. I mean, I don't know if that's ever gonna happen, but I don't know. But we took advantage of Benson enough. Got his draft, got us up into that main pack of cars, and then we're just gonna abandon him like a freaking sardine in the wind. And what does that mean? I don't know. Let's try to draft Robbie Gorin here and try to do something. Don't know if it's gonna matter. Robbie Gorin, can you get down low? No, we're just gonna run up the middle lane. Alright, that's smart. And this is why it's so incredibly hard to be good at these tracks if you're starting last, because they just run the outside line, and unless you're Oganoska, then maybe it's possible, but I can't do it. Maybe Mayfield will be our smart driver of the day. But look at that, he's staying on the bottom. Good for him. Ryan Newman must be in the top 10, I guess, because I haven't seen him yet. Mike Harman just sent $4.99. Mike the Harmanator. Yeah, I was drafting with Hermie Saylor there, or at least racing with him for a little bit. Well, thank you for the $4.99. I appreciate that. It's his third super chat that he's ever done. Well, thank you for doing that. I appreciate that a lot. So, thank you. I just noticed too in JC's race at Daytona, it was only like an hour long, so I would imagine there was like a good hour and a half, hour 40 minutes that was just cut from that race. It's funny to think about now and know like how long that race takes. That JC cut out like an hour and 40 minutes of just nothing happening.
The Harmonator.
She said that so badly. It's Harminator. Why did it spell it out? That's just, I'm upset. Well, I never seen it. I can't say I never, but I'm shocked. It spelled it out. Oh yeah, the broadcasters were talking about Mayfield. I was gonna make a drug joke. Not like meth field, not like that. That's too played out. I was gonna make an Adderall joke about Jerry Mayfield. That he's like has a surplus supply of that, which I don't really think is like an insulting joke because he did use it, and I don't really think that should be like a bad thing to use. I don't know. Well, we're just kind of stuck here. I can't go anywhere. Mayfield's up on the outside, so that's gonna just ruin our chances to run anyone else down. TTS moment, I agree. I'm the crazed ever. I agree. I agree, Mike Harman. I think you're pretty cool. I hope you run more super speedway races, because I think you could probably win one of those. I mean, Kyle Weatherman got in that car and ran good in it, so that team isn't terrible. We're losing ground to leader, though. That's not good. I think we're just doomed. I mean, we're just doomed to finish 13th or something if pit strategy doesn't change something. Looks like I can bait him down to the inside on the back straightaway. Is that a thing? I guess it is.
We got some cars headed down pit road.
Cars are pitting. Mayfield's doing this. I thought he was going to do the same. Well, we're going to pit. We can dip down there really aggressively. Alright. 4 tires and fuel. I don't know if I'm going to beat Stewart at pit road, but we could try. We got a great car, though. I mean, I know it's fast. It just, we don't have track position. We don't have a freaking draft partner that can do shit, so I guess we'll be pitting lap 15 and 30. I guess that's going to be the plan. It was 2 hours and 50 minutes. That makes sense. I think mine was like 2 hours, 55 minutes, maybe. 15-second flat. Am I going to beat anyone out of pit road or any? Oh, I'm with Benson. That's adorable. I don't know if I can really gain time by entering the racing surface. I mean, we have to kind of use any advantage we can get just to make up some time. I think we're going to be able to race with Nemechek. I'm getting my years mixed up. I think so. We've caught up with them. I don't know if we're going to gain a lot of track time, or maybe we gained something during a cycle because we were the first group of cars to pit. I don't know. Joe Nemechek, I'm sorry. We're not 3 wide crew chief, but I will definitely draft with you, Joe Nemechek, to try to get through the field. Rusty Walls. Oh, they're pitting. Okay. Sorry, Nemechek. I didn't mean to hit you. Say hi to John for me. In the future. Well, he's currently alive right now, so yeah, say hi. Literally say hi to John for me. Alright, we're gonna be doing this shit again. No, it's not exactly up against the wall. No, now he got mad again. Is this game moddable? No, it's not. If this was on the GameCube, then yes, it would be possible with a Dolphin emulator. That's why I saw like the texture updates and like the Thunder 2000 and the upscaling stuff of 3. It's not possible. I mean, what's frustrating is this game was supposed to come out on GameCube, which in theory means if it did come out for GameCube, then it would have been possible to be in the Dolphin emulator. Therefore, it would have been possible to mod it. But it never came out. It got they canceled it for what reason? I have no idea. We're currently 11th. We gained 2 spots. The field feels a little more bunched than before, so maybe we can gain a little bit more spots. Maybe. Harvick. Oh my god. I saw this. I saw the checkup. I hit the brakes. It wasn't enough. Not enough damage to. That's noticeable. We're gonna get by Kenseth here, then maybe drive with Harvick. Try and get him up there. We're 10th. So that's cool. Okay, we're 4 seconds. We gained like 2.5 seconds during that cycle. I can't believe that. We actually gained time. Harvick staying on the bottom, which is good. I need to have a shirt that says "Say hi to John" for me. Just no context. I want text. And then that's it. That would be my t-shirt. It'll be like the Incredibles meme where it's like for people that don't know and for people that do know, it has like the 2 faces. It's like that.
Come on, buddy, push it. We can pick up some more spots.
We have like what, a 3-way tie for 16th in the standings. That's that's funny. Well, it's only 1 race, so I'm not really surprised by that. Also, me and Kevin Harvick are working really well together. See, this is what happens when we run the bottom lane. We gain time. Didn't Harvick start on the outside front row with Jeff Gordon? How did he drop back so much? Is that half a second we just gained there? That's impressive.
We need to pick up about 4 seconds on the leader.
It's crazy to think in 4 seasons just how good this car is. I mean, granted, we had setups that kind of helped, but even just 4 seasons worth of this is fun as hell. I'm hoping the iRacing game could have something like that, where, you know, you get to Cup, and it's, you know, it's difficult. I don't want it to be like Ignition, where like some tracks you're like able to win easily and other tracks are terrible. Or you can sim the race and run better than where you would have ran, which almost defeats the purpose of even running those races. That's like a whole other nightmare. It's sad that our standard is a 21-year-old game. Like, that's the standard. And there's still some like flaws with it that's like kind of like the product of its time of sorts. Not like product of its time, but there is some mistakes with it or issues. But the issues are so minute. But just the gaming sphere is so. Kevin Harvick, it's frickin' Sterling Marlin on the outside. It did not need to be like you didn't have to be scared to pass him. He didn't call you a bug-eyed dummy. You don't got to worry about him.
Normally, you'd see him block right about now. 46-96. Keep coming. We're getting there.
The 40 car is outside. That pass was for position. Nice job. Clear all around.
Harvick, can you get down low? We're allies. Like, get down low. Thank you. Why would he not follow me? This is what makes frickin' running here so difficult. We got drivers short pitting here. Don't know where Ryan Newman is. I guess he's up there in the top 5 somewhere. 3.9. We lost so much time. We were catching them. Like, it was so fucking possible. It was so doable. And then Harvick just has to throw it away by not running the bottom lane. That's another thing. The AI do stupid shit like that, where they just run up high, and it just makes it harder But not for, like, a realistic reason. It's just because the AI are stupid. And that's what's frustrating. That's not a difficulty I want. By the AI just not willing to draft with you and run the preferred lane. Oh, that's Newman right up in front of Harvick. Oh, that's perfect. Alright, so that's not that bad then. Don't tell me I'm going to lose the draft from Harvick because Newman is... Or Harvick's getting draft from Newman. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. This car is so fast. There's so much upgrades in this car. Don't tell me I'm going to lose the frickin' draft to Harvick. I don't think we're going to. Which is good. But it scared me there. Just going to get the pull from there. Beautiful. I'm glad Harvick made that pass on Newman very effortlessly. It wasn't a big conundrum. Gonna take tires on your final pit. I'm gonna take 4 just to go with the AI. I feel cheap to just take rights because I know the AI aren't gonna do that.
46, 81. Okay, buddy, we're faster than the leader.
So I'm trying to just do what the AI do. That's the other thing too I wish they would do. At least if they know the... If it's like a, 25% raise and they have to pit with like 10 to go, I wish they would just take rights. I wish the AI had that level of intelligence. The Heat games actually do. The Heat games have pretty smart AI, and you basically have to do smart stuff like that, or take rights, or do some kind of strategy. I will give the Heat AI a lot of props with that. Well, we caught up to Jeff Gordon, Dale Jr. I don't know who's leading now. That is completely beyond me now.
46, 48.
So we got Jeff Gordon 5th. Kenseth is assumingly 2nd. So the leader is technically, with lap cars, pulling away. This is just weird. This is weird for 2003. This is weird in this game. I don't agree with this.
Number 24 is outside. Still there. The left rear's getting warm. Still there. We're up another position. The 24.
I think whoever the leader is drafting with other cars, and that's why he's still quick. It's weird.
46, 81.
He just has like a casual 3-second lead on the rest of the field. Whoever's leading is probably JC, because JC would do something like tactical like that. So whoever's leading, Joe Nemechek's up here too. That's also cool.
The 24 car is still there. Be patient.
I want to pass one of them so we can start drafting, but I can't get around them.
The 24 car is still there. We're down a spot. Keep digging. Clear on both sides.
And they just get like an impossible run up on the outside too. That also makes it tough.
47, 35. Catching up to the leader. Keep on it.
I wonder if we're gonna gain all this time or more time on during the last cycle of stops. We gained like 2 seconds before. Don't tell me I'm gonna lose the fucking draft. No. I'm not gonna let that happen. There, that's a massive run. That's the type of run we need. And there was nowhere else for me to go with it.
Way to get ready, buddy. The 24 cars all over your back bumper.
I can't even... Because Nemechek's there. I can't... Oh, I can slide up. Beautiful. Barely got it, but we got it to work. Good run for Joe Nemechek. Proud of him. 3.5. We just gained like half a second that lap. I don't know what we did differently that time versus all the other laps. But we gained time.
Still there. Be patient. The 29 car is still there. Still there.
It's a bad idea. Might be a good idea, though.
Hold it steady.
Oh, okay, that worked. Didn't think that was going to pan out as smoothly, but
Beside you.
probably helped that Nemechek didn't have any drafts, so he kind of just fell back a little bit.
Number 29 is still there.
Who is leading? I can't get to 5th or 4th so I can see who's leading. Gordon just lost the pack. That's Dale Jr. in 4th, so never mind. 3rd, 2nd, and 1st are all up there. Never mind. I guess there's 3 cars somewhere in the mix of all that with lap cars, maybe. I cannot pass Harvard. What are these guys pitting? Like, we were very low on fuel. I want to pit with one of these guys so I don't lose time in like just being by myself. Yeah, when are they pitting? It has to be this lap. We're gonna be close on fuel. Infineon went well. There was really no problems with it. Well, I mean, we had like one yellow, but it was good. Phantom challenged me to get certain lap times, and I did it. So that was hardcore. I hope they all pit, because I'm gonna pit this lap. Might be a gamble to pit by myself, but I'm not gonna risk losing fuel or running out of fuel. I'm staying out. This is another... I don't know why we're staying out this long. This seems like a bad pit strat. 3.1. So Rusty Wallace is 3rd. He's going for the win. Please, God, let me make it to the freaking pit road. Yeah, we're pitting. I cannot stay out any longer. I absolutely have to pit. But before we do, get a massive run on Harvick, make the pass. Beautiful. Nice, swift pass. They have to pit this. Okay, I just heard it. They're pitting. Alright. We can barrel down there much harder than the field. Take advantage of it. Beautiful. Beautiful. 4 tires, fuel out in the way. We don't really have any damage. We should be good. We might gain time. Rusty Wallace is 3rd. I don't know who's 2nd and 1st. Rusty Wallace just pitted, so 2nd and 1st are staying out longer. That might be bad for them. See, isn't it nice to just have a race just be organic? No stages to mess it up. We just have like a 3-car battle for lead. Disco Inferno would like this race. Uh, 15, 16. Oh, God. It's not really a great stop. And Dale Jr. beat me out of pit road. That's not good. But I know I can beat him out of pit road just racing, being on the racing surface. I'm not catching Rusty Wallace, so I think the best I can get is a 4th. I think. So I think that's going to be my plan. At least the bare minimum to get 4th. I think that's going to be all we're going to be able to achieve. Hello, my name is John, just gifted 5 memberships. Hell yeah. Thank you for that. My name is John. I appreciate that a ton. That is $25 worth of gifted memberships right there. Thank you. I need a Steam Deck to have like applause or something when something like that happens, because that is fucking badass. Thank you so much. That went to JD Land, that went to Sonic the Hedgehog, that went to Kyle Busch Owns You, John Adams, and Kevin. Thank you for doing that. And we got a lot of boob hugs, which I appreciate, so thank you so much. Or hugs. Maybe I should just say hugs so it doesn't offend someone. Hello, Harvick. Get the draft. P6. I think 5th is all we're going to get, because the leader's down here. I don't know if that's 5th or 4th, but at least give me a top 5. That's all I want. That's just so cool. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's so awesome. I can't thank you enough for that. It's so thoughtful. Yes, we're 4th. Hooray, we're 4th. And that's all we're gonna get. I still don't even think I'm gonna know who's leading. Phantom Foxy not get a membership? I know the membership it just gives it to random people. But it usually kind of goes based on who's active in chat. Christian Fittipaldi blew up. It usually goes to, I think, from what I know, it usually goes to people that are active in chat. Phantom Foxy is always active in chat, so maybe it's not that. I don't really know. I'm just confused, is all. Rusty Wallace is second by half a second. Who is leading this? Is it Jeff Gordon? I guess that's the only explanation. Maybe you have to enable the possibility of being gifted memberships. But I think if you do get it, there's like a notification that pops up that you have to allow it. So I don't know how it all works. But we got Fittipaldi just logging laps around Dale Jr. Oh my god. I don't know why I even let him go by. Maybe we'll get some draft and get up there. Mark Martin! Was that the leader? Mark Martin blew up from the lead with 3 to go! Oh, that's tragic! Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That gives Rusty Wallace the lead. What an absolute turn of events! And I'm too far back to do anything with it. Oh, that's just so terrible. Kamikaze, I hope he was not watching that. That is just a heartbreak. And Rusty Wallace is just going to straight up win this now. Second place, I don't think it's going to catch him. Me and Dale Jr. are like pseudo-drafting. 2 point, I mean, we gained some time, 2.3. I don't think it's enough time. That, unbelievable. Rusty Wallace is going to win at Daytona. That never happens. Rusty Wallace never wins at Daytona, except for the one Bud shootout. That's because Jeff Gordon blew up, but that was like really it. But, wow. Mark Martin, in true Mark Martin fashion, not going into the pits. He is just driving that car for all it's worth to the bitter end. Bobby Labonte is gaining, though, so Bobby Labonte might just sneak a win here. Oh, he's going for the... No, Bobby's going for a lead in the white flag. We gained like half a second that lap. Oh, he might steal it. They're side by side. It's like Ricky Bobby out here. I'm just trying to block Junior so I can keep my third. Bobby just passed Rusty Wallace with absolute effort. Rusty Wallace and Daytona are just never meant to win. That's what I'm learning. And it's more heartbreaking too because we're catching them. We keep gaining like half a second, but it's not going to be enough. Rusty's having a last second charge, but it's not going to be enough. We're going to come out of turn 4. We're going to bring it home third. Oh, he's trying. Rusty's trying. It's almost a side-by-side finish. I think Bobby got it, but barely. I was just talking about Ricky Bobby. Yep, it was almost a photo finish. Wow. And we gained more points on Newman.
Not a single caution lap was run in the whole race.
Well, that's
That was
good news
awesome.
for all these race teams because that can mean one thing: no major wrecks.
The DeVilbiss car doesn't look any different than when he started this race.
Well, it's going to be a happy crew when they get back to the shop. They can immediately go to work on next week's car without having to worry about fixing anything from this race, and that makes for a much less stressful atmosphere.
The 63 car seemed to run quite well in this one with Kevin Harvick.
Yeah, you know the golden rule. Well, it applies in NASCAR as well. You got to treat other drivers with respect in order to earn theirs.
From all of us here at EA Sports and MRN, we hope you enjoyed tonight's race. So long, we'll see you next week at the Chicagoland Speedway.
That was an epic freaking race. It had it all. It had tragedy. It had glorious moments. And poor Mark Martin, I think, straight up just dominated the race and just loses it with the last 3 laps of it. Rusty Wallace led 14 laps somewhere. Bobby Labonte led 6. Tony Stewart led 7. Ryan Newman doesn't lead any, but we do gain more points on him, so we gain about 27 points on him again, so we're extending the point lead. We're doing what we need to. Kurt got 11th! He started 28th! What a comeback! That's my Kurt. He may not get a top 10 in points, but he's going to get a top 15 in our hearts. And I think he was 25 behind Waltrip. He actually finished ahead of him, so he's going to gain only 6 points. But good run for Kurt. 2 top 15 runs in this stream for his AI. That's actually pretty normal. Or at least, that's about the average. Mark Martin blew up. He led 7 laps. I guess he led right at the end of the pit cycle. So maybe Rusty was leading it. I don't know, but something happened. And Johnny Benson gets 23rd. I thought he would be a little bit higher up in the field after all that. Ward Burton 19th. But a good race all around. Poor Joe Nemechek was up there too at one point. Up in the top 10 and finishes 12th. So I don't know what happened to him. Michael Waltrip moved up as well. So that was just a solid day. We didn't win, but we got to witness at least a pretty good finish. At least saw a little bit of it. Now we'll get to just go in the garage. I don't think we have to worry about repairing anything. Brad Keselowski, Rusty Wallace. I guess in the sense that Brad was able to win a championship with them, yes. But I guess in terms of wins and overall performance, probably not. Since you have a brand account, it makes it impossible for you to receive channel memberships. I didn't know that was a thing. Well, that really sucks then. You're never ever going to be able to use the channel emotes unless you can change your account to have it not be a brand. I don't know how that all works. I never messed with that. But I don't think we have to worry about anything in the development part. I think we just kind of jump straight into Chicagoland, which will be interesting because this will be, I guess, the first normal track because we got a road course before, then a super speedway. So this will be like the first traditional like mile and a half that we have to kind of get used to again. And so far, it's gone really well. We ran very well in this stream. A first and a third. Dale Jr. still third. Bobby Labonte won the race, so that's a second win. He does gain some points on me, but he's tied with Junior. So now it's 4 drivers under a full race. Tony Stewart 5th, Rusty Wallace 7th, Mark Martin 9th. And he doesn't even have a win. He was going to get his 38th career win in 2006, and it all fell apart. Hey, Kurt's ahead of Michael Waltrip. And he's still far back behind. He was ahead of Waltrip. What am I saying? Yeah, so Marlon about 41 points ahead of... Marlon's 41 points ahead of Kurt. I think Marlon gained more points on him after that race, so that sucks. But Marlon's typically really good at restrictor plates in this game. Like, his AI is really fast, so I'm not shocked by that. That was the caution at Infineon. With like 10 to go, we got into... I was battling for the lead with Stewart. I got into lap traffic. Mayfield pulled out right in front of me. And I had nowhere to go. I slowed up too much. The car got all wiggly, and my car just slid sideways and hit the outside wall, and that was the yellow. Really shouldn't have been a yellow. It really wasn't that bad. The Taylor Swift video is going to be going live in 5 hours. Wait, no. Oh my god. It's going to be a 5-hour long video? That's like my Robin series when you compile like all the videos together. It's, I think right now it's like 4 hours, but I know that feeling. Goodbye Ford, Outback, Pontiac. Maybe. With my sponsors. Oh, if it gets under 50%, I think I'm going to lose it. Oh, yeah, one more. If we don't, we're going to probably lose Outback after this race. Rip in peace, Outback Steakhouse. I've never been to an Outback, but if it's like Texas Roadhouse food, or at least in the same alphabetical quality, then that's going to suck. What does an Outback? I'm upset. I wish I had an Outback Steakhouse. We have a Longhorn Steakhouse, but that's like over an hour away from me. And considering the fact that I don't want to drive 35 minutes away from my home, to go get freaking Popeyes, which apparently exists in my area. JC knows more about my area than I do. But yeah, let me just save everything. Go into Chicagoland, which I don't know how that's going to be. I have no idea if the AI are going to be really difficult or not. Uncle Brian is Jimmy. Jimmy. What does that mean? What? That does... What? I wish I was Jimmy. I don't know. Well, on to Chicagoland. Obviously, with this, we're going to bring our best tire grip, best tire wear. Actually, do I really need to bring my best tire wear stuff? Why is your car a Pontiac? I don't know. Hi, Uncle Brian. Is that my nephew? My nephew says that. So, it doesn't surprise me if he's watching my stream. That's funny. Well, hello. I wanted to wear my hoodie, but that you got me, but it gets really sweaty in here, so I took it off, but I still wear it, like, a lot. So, thank you. Please just don't spam, like, the same thing in chat. That's all. That's like, one of the few rules I have. I don't want, like, you don't have to keep saying hi, like, every time, like, that's okay. I think I said it once before a while ago, but it was a while ago. Now I feel like I had to be, like, extra good now because he's watching. It's like, I don't want to be a bad role model. We're just gonna get into it. I got all this chassis. Do I need the best stuff at Chicagoland? I really probably need the best stuff for New Hampshire, which is coming up next. So I think we're gonna sacrifice the tire grip and we're gonna save our best stuff for New Hampshire because I know we're gonna need it there. So we're gonna just take that here. Did anything happen in the race we just finished? I mean, it was pretty good. It was, you know, we were drafting with people. It was just an organic race that just flowed naturally. And Bobby Labonte took the win from Rusty Wallace right at the end, which was really funny. Downforce. I mean, that car condition's still pretty good, but we're gonna probably go with. This just because we're gonna need the best stuff for New Hampshire because that track has always been, like, extremely difficult. So yeah, all right. 86 car rating. That's all good. Outback is honestly just as good as Roadhouse. Longhorn, I only went to up there. And we had a shrimp kebab and burger. A shrimp kebab on the Barbie? What are you talking about, JC? What's this freaking kebab burger shrimp? Just stop. Just stop. Don't even get me started on my food tangent rants. Dale Jr. on pole, Mark Martin third. Kurt Busch sixth, yes. But he's on the outside, though, so that sucks. Okay, alright, let's put this to default. We're going to Chicagoland halfway through the season. It's officially at the halfway point. Let me just do some practice laps. Get a feel for this car at default setup. That's all I want. This car should be pretty fast regardless. It's an 86 car rating. The only problem is if we have enough time to get through the field to actually do something. That's the only thing I worry about. He had a shrimp. JC, stop talking about food. It's gonna get me angry. I don't like the food. I don't like the food. I'm a mouth breather. Yeah, pour one out for Chicago. It's not a track that exists anymore. You see my channel? I did see it. I have to run like under a minute at Watkins Glen. I have no idea if that's possible. We're not really going to be getting to it in this stream, which is probably good for the sake of your wallet. But yeah, we'll have to remind me about that challenge when we get to it at one point, so we can try that out. It might happen next stream. 19, 20, 21. No, it won't be next stream. It'll be the stream after that. Unless that stream miraculously gets like over 50 likes, and then I could do like a bonus race time. But typically no. So it'll be like the stream after that.
29, 28. That one was off the pace. Stay focused, buddy.
Yeah, car feels good. It's a little bit tight. I can feel it be just a little bit snug. But it's nothing undrivable. I was talking about restaurants because my Outback Steakhouse sponsor on the back of this car is gonna we're gonna lose after this race. That's where it started. JC with an E, not a C.
29, 7. Great lap,
About hot dogs. I like hot dogs. Hot dogs good. Hot dogs yum. Don't talk about hot dogs to Roots though. He's scared of them, just like I was scared of concrete. What if needs a rib eye? I like rib eyes though. Have you ever had Red Robins? I haven't. And it's frustrating because I drive right by it when I go to work, so I could, but I just never been into one. Again, my food selection is very limited. So I feel kind of embarrassed to go to a restaurant and be like, oh, can I just have a hamburger with ketchup only and fries? Like, I don't want them to look at me like my head is like a mutated, like, Chernobyl disaster. Because I asked for just a hamburger with just ketchup only at Wendy's, and there was like 3 people asking me about it at the drive-thru, making sure that that's the order I wanted. I was like, yeah, that's the order I wanted. And then there was like people at the drive-thru like looking in. They wanted to see like this freaking monstrosity of a person that dared to ask for a ketchup burger. So I felt so uncomfortable, I just never got a burger there again. So I just have a lot of embarrassing stories like that.
29, 9. That's the lap time I'm looking for.
They have bottomless fries? Oh my god, I have to go there. I didn't know that was a thing. Stop, you're gonna make me hungry. How about pizza from restaurant? Oh my god. I don't think I've had Pizza Hut in like 20 years. Not because I hate it, it's just that I just had other options to go to. And there's only one in my area. There used to be 2, but it closed down and turned into a vape shop.
29, 30.
And it turned into something else. We're having a lot of good conversations. Just I need to race. I was getting into a bit of a rhythm there. Okay, we're gonna have Emran take it away, and then we're gonna get into our food topics yet again.
The NASCAR Winston Cup Series comes to Illinois this week for today's race, the Tropicana 400 at the Chicagoland Speedway. Barney, we're still kind of new to this place. What do you think so far?
Well, Joe, this really is a state-of-the-art facility. It's a 1.5-mile tri-oval similar to Las Vegas with more banking. We're in for a great race today.
Jeremy Mayfield changed teams after the 2001 season, ending a 4-year tenure with Roger Penske.
A lot of people, Ray Evernham included, believe Mayfield still has a lot of untapped potential. He certainly has shown flashes of brilliance in the past. Maybe he can put that number 19 Dodge in victory lane today.
An impressive average finish record for Matt Kenseth.
It's amazing, isn't it? This guy's finishing in the top 10 week in and week out. That makes him hard to beat at the end of the year.
The DeVilbiss car will attempt to build on his points lead in this race.
Yeah, but it's far from over yet. He's got to focus on being consistent. A little slip up for just one race can cost you big in the points.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
43 Winston Cup cars ready to Romanium. They talked about Jeremy Mayfield again, which I don't know why they're so obsessed with him tonight of all nights. Alternate ski for Jeff Gordon. Okay.
Well, let's see how they'll line up for the start.
It's like steak fries, sweet potato fries, garlic fries, mac and cheese, steamed broth. What the hell is a Yukon ship? Coleslaw, house salad, bottomless options. The bottomless. That's. I want frickin' their fries now. I'm getting hungry. What's a bottomless drink? Like you just like infinite refills, I guess. Yeah, I wish Senior was alive too. I'm wearing his shirt. Or, not like his actual shirt, but just a Senior shirt. When I go and pick out clothes, I don't pick out clothes that I want. I just close my eyes, I just spin my finger around, and then I just pick. And whatever shirt I land on, I generally pick. So that's what I do. Cause it gets too boring going flipping through. It's like, I don't know if I want to. No, I just close my eyes and just pick. Makes life more interesting. So, well, we'll see what happens in this one. It's a short race, pretty much 400 miles. Or at least, it's a quicker race than usual. So, here we go. 66 laps. And we're gonna see just how much we can move up through the field. I feel like last season we got through the field pretty quick, but we had a custom setup in there back then, so we still should be pretty quick here regardless. I'm just more worried for when we eventually get to to New Hampshire, because that track is really difficult just because the tire fall off. It's just really, really insane. That is contact in front of me. Oh my god. We dodged all of it somehow, and none of the field slowed up for it. They usually check up a lot, but they did not give a flying fladoodle there. Well, that was 10 spots gained in one lap just about. I do feel the car being a bit tight. It feels a little tight. I guess that's the con of a default setup. But man, this thing just launches on the straightaway. It is just like another car. That is insane. Oh my god, just disgusting. We're just catching Hermie Sadler like nothing. Yeah, we got the straightaway speed. Not too much in the corners, but the corners ain't half bad. But those straightaway speed is just diabolical. I just have to really be careful on the brakes. Just kind of let the car coast a little bit. Let the car sort of rotate. Robbie Gord, I'm sorry. Okay, we're fine. That wasn't even that bad. Oh my god, Johnny Benson just door slammed Jeff Green. What was that? What's the backstory behind that? That was mean. I don't know if Ultimate Dragon can justify that. And just like that, we're in the top half of the field. P20. Oh, it did not want to turn. It did not like that corner. Can I get a run up on the outside? Pass Jeff Green that way. That's not passing him. No, we're just gonna migrate back down the bottom and then make the pass again. Now it's gonna start getting harder to get up through the field, like usual. Oh, Kenny Wallace up there. I mean, he should be really too hard to pass. So this might be. I just got this weird feeling it's gonna be a race where Ryan Newman's gonna gain points on me. I don't know, just something about it. Yeah, P19. I forget where Newman even qualifies, so that doesn't help. Also, I gotta be careful if I hit the. Ooh, it pushed. Ooh, it did not like that. I was gonna say if I hit the yellow, the white line the right way, the car's gonna like hop, bob, and skip. So I have to be careful with that too. So the pitting should be every 22 laps, if I remember correctly, with how Chicagoland works in this game with 25%. Intervals 5.3. I don't know, I guess we'll see if we can run them down. I feel like this track's just kind of tough with that. I'm glad I got the points on Newman when I did in the other 2 races. I think we're going to lose some of it today. Well, 5.2, we gained a 10th. A lot of that 10th could be just from the straightaways, honestly, with how fast it is. Ooh, did not like that. Yeah, it was not a great corner. And we lost a 10th. That's not good. It's not good. Where's Newman though? That's the other question I'm trying to wonder. Oh, someone blew up. Oh, it's Dale Jr. Ooh, big championship implication because he was running 4th in points, tied with Bobby Labonte. A lot of big names blowing up in this stream. We had Tony Stewart. We had Jeff Gordon. Now Dale Jr. Mark Martin. Weird how that's kind of been the theme of the stream now. Now I'm thinking about it. Now we're catching up to this pack of cars. That should help us just carry a little bit more speed and maybe gain more spots because we're going to be in a draft with a bunch of different cars. There we go. That's just the straight. That's just insane. Did we gain a 2nd? Was Dale Jr. the leader? Is that what happened? Because there's no way we gained like a 2.5 all of a sudden. Did Dale Jr. blow up from the lead the same way that Mark Martin did? Is that what happened? Twice in 2 races? I can't believe that.
Number 24, up high. 29.8. That's the lap time I'm looking for. Keep it up, buddy. Okay, we're clear.
You send me something in Discord? I will look at that later. I can't believe I didn't get right side damage with that little tap, but it worked out. We're fine.
Halfway on gas. I want to see more of those laps. Good job.
Oh, Kerr's dropping back. He started 6th, and I guess he's 10th. I mean, it's not bad, but we're gonna eventually maybe pass him, so he will fall outside the top 10. He's gonna have a Kurt race, or he's gonna run like 12th or something, or 11th. That seems like is the norm for him.
29.37. That one was off the pace. Stay focused, buddy. Keep digging. We need to pick up about 4 seconds on the leader.
Yeah, car's starting to slip a lot now. I'm starting to feel it.
All clear, buddy.
Again, straightaway speed is not diminished. Even with all the wear it's starting to get harder to turn.
Still there.
We're slowing up more in the corners and all that hoopla, so not too bad.
Still there. Be patient. 29.50. Come on, you can do better. You're clear.
So now I have to wonder who's leading now. And now, since it's not Dale Jr., who was, I'm assuming, leading before. That was a... Wow, that just really didn't want to turn that corner.
Left front tire's a little worn. 29.48. Come on now, you gotta pick it up a notch.
And I think I just got arrow push there. I really didn't like that. Yeah, it's getting to that point. We're going to be pitting in a couple laps anyway, so it's good the car's starting to fall off now, though it's really not that bad.
We lost some time on that lap. Let's get it back.
I want to try to stay under McMurray so maybe the draft wouldn't pull me up into the wall. I guess it kind of worked out, but we're sort of just stuck now. Now, I mean, since our not only my car is good, but the pit crew is good, so we should be able to gain at least a little bit of time from that. I guess we'll see.
29.53. That lap was kind of slow. Pick it up. You're 4 seconds off the lead. Stay smooth. You can catch it. The 42 car is still there. Number 42 is still
Boy.
there. Oh, yeah.
No contact, but that pass was really difficult to make with this car at this juncture of the run. Yeah, we're still gaining on the leader a little bit.
We're losing time. Car piping. Hold your line. You're still there.
Yeah, it's a shame we lose all of our speed in the corners. It does not like it. But next time by will pit, so it's an even 22 laps.
You're still there. Bring it in when you're ready. We're in our pit window. The 97
See what the AI do. I don't know if that's going to be what their plan is, but that's my plan. I think they can make it to like lap 25.
64.
That was a nice pass on Kurt. Hooray to that.
Clear.
Ooh, it pushed a little bit. I felt it. Nothing too bad. It was not awful. No, they're not pitting. I guess I'm not either. Why? I was just saying I'm going to do this plan and then I don't do it. I just lie. I'm just gaslighting myself. We still are gaining time on leader.
Buddy, we gotta pick up some time.
I mean, it's like a 10th, but it's not bad. I mean, this deep into the run, we're only gaining like a 10th is actually pretty good. So that means if we're on fresh tires, then we might gain more time. So I think a top 10 is doable. Surpassing Ryan Newman, I don't know about that. That was a terrible corner. It was an absolutely awful corner. We're going to probably lose time on that now because of all that.
29.
No, we gained a little bit, somehow.
That wheel now. Let's go. Leaders out front by 3.5 seconds.
I guess they're going to be pitting on lap 50, maybe, or 25. Yeah, we got 3 gallons of fuel left, so.
There's some leaders coming in.
Oh, they're pitting out. All right, we're going to do the same. So we're in the first cycle of stops. 70 miles an hour. That was good. We gained time down pit road as well. And Kurt pitted with me. Smart. Good. 4 tires, not repair damage. I don't know if that's going to really affect the time, but we'll do all that. Solid. I don't know how I got tire mark on the right side when I had no wheel touch the side of my car, so I don't really understand that. Estimated time was 15.3, 15.2. Good job, pit crew. They did what they needed to do. And Kurt still beat me out of pit road. That's not... Oh, we'll just... Alright, we'll just get a launch out of pit road. That works, too.
The one car is outside.
And we did it almost the straight-up legal way, too. That's also nice. So it looks like we have again, extra good outlap speed as well. That just makes it even better for ourselves. We should cycle out really well after all this, since we were the first car to pit. And also our car is pretty fast to begin with, so
59.1. Car outside.
guess we'll see how
You gained another position with that pass.
it all shakes up after all this.
Car is still there. Keep digging. Car entering the track ahead. Be careful. Number 20 is still there. He's not racing you as hard as he could. The 20 car
I'm
is still there.
assuming Jeff Green's going to be pitting here, so I'm going to try to
You're clear.
stay a lane up. There we go. Nice. They all blended down there nicely. There wasn't any issues with that.
29.17. Wow, you're fast. Got one outside.
Sterling Marlin just, again, casually running top 10. Assumingly after all the cycles out. What are you drinking? It's just Propel water.
We're falling back. Focus on your marks, buddy. Clear all around.
And Tony Stewart just passed me on the outside. That is weird. Whatever, we got straightaway speed, so we can just get this pass back on him again.
97. Great lap, great lap. Interval between you and the leader is 4.5. Number 15.
And it looks like we're gonna. Oh, there's Ryan Newman. Yay, we're gonna gain spots. We're gonna be Marlin second.
Is still there.
We're just cycled out fourth. So yeah, that undercut. really worked out. Alright, beautiful. And who's leading? It is Mark Martin. Ironic, since he probably should have won Daytona. I guess now we'll see if I can run him down. I don't know if I'm going to have the car to do it. It maybe. I mean, we're definitely able to run him down before. Man, I just wish this car was a little bit freer. It's still a little bit too tight. .5 seconds, so we actually did gain. Ooh, that was another bad fucking corner. But yeah, we did gain about a second during that pit cycle, so that undercut did work. I would just love to pass Marlon so we could just focus on Mark primarily. Still 2.5, even after that awful turn 1 entry. That's kind of impressive. And Marlon's just hanging on the outside. Damn, what a trooper. Car just turned. Man, what a battle for second. And Kansas is now all of a sudden up here. We lost 3/10 that lap. I mean, someone's got to figure it out. And I can't freaking clear him. I can't push this car anymore. It's going to just start pushing. Can Marlon just stop? Clear, finally. Jeez. Now let's see if I can run down Mark. I mean, we're almost back 3 seconds, which is not what I wanted. I cannot just... I can't go any faster. It just will not stay on the bottom. It's like I have to hit the brakes and then wait for it to kind of grip. And then by then, it's just, we lose too much time by that point. But somehow, that was a 10th faster. It seems like 3 and 4 I could just get through a lot better than 1 and 2. I don't understand why. But I'm sure there's some science behind it. Yeah, I could just kind of carry a little bit more speed. Never mind. Never mind. God damn. I can't believe that. Oh my god, it just plowed. It just wouldn't even slow down. I want to make an adjustment, but I feel like I'm going to be cheating if I do that. Of course, Mark's... I don't know if he's in lap traffic, but I can't go any fucking faster. That really sucks. Matt Kenseth is really fast. I'm just noticing that now. He's really fast. He must have been like the last person to pit. Because, holy crap, he's just... I couldn't even gain on him in the straightaway, and that's like my biggest strength right now. Yeah, we're just gonna draft with Kenseth up there, I guess. That would probably be the smartest thing to do. We'll just get up through the field by staying in Kenseth's draft, I guess. I don't know. If I can even stay with it. He's just really quick. Oh my god, car, turn! I don't have anything for him. I can't believe of all races, Matt Kenseth is going to be just extremely quick. I mean, maybe it's because he pitted like 4 laps after me. Maybe that's just the big difference. I'm going to try to make a wedge adjustment when I pit, just to get this thing a little bit fucking freer. It just doesn't want to turn.
29, 22. Dig, buddy, dig.
How am I 2.3 seconds back? I'm like... It dries awfully. Unless Mark Martin's getting held up in traffic? Maybe? I don't know, but it's weird to see the gap just go down that much. Yeah, it just continues to drop. Kenseth is gaining as well, so
Just 2 seconds back now.
something's going on. I'm not really sure what exactly. Lap traffic really boning Kenseth right now. That's good. Oh my god, look at freaking Stanton Barrett just put the block on him. Wow, what a bastard. It's helping us out. Now they're doing the short pitting. That's probably smart.
Harman, 29, 27. Okay, buddy, we're faster than the leader. Let's get up there. Okay, we're clear.
Well, Lord, thanks for stopping by. I'm glad your doctor appointment's over with and you're having some food, enjoying the stream. That sounds like a grand old time. I'm glad to hear. We're 1.4 seconds back from the leader. I mean, the car is driving terribly, yet we're gaining on Mark somehow. I'm confused. Kenseth really hasn't pulled away as much as I thought he was going to. Maybe his tires kind of evened out, but maybe we just have pretty decent long run speed. I don't know. Now I'm starting to second guess if I even need to make the adjustments, because now we're somehow hanging on. I don't understand any of this, but
29, 26. We're catching them, buddy. Stay with it.
just I don't understand how. That's the thing too. No stages, and we're naturally having like an organic battle for a lead. Me and Kenseth just running down Mark. The same thing happened at Daytona where Labonte and Rusty were just duking it out for the lead. He had like natural tension, natural drama. It's just the best NASCAR timeline. A universe where they don't do stupid decisions.
46. Catching up to the leader. Keep on it. 1 second, just 1 second back.
Mark Martin's definitely fallen off. I don't know if he was. I think he was the first group of cars to pit with us. So that maybe that explains why he's fallen off more. It also explains why Kenseth is still hitting really quick.
1 down low. Now 2 below you. 3 wide. You're on the outside. Back down to 2 wide. 1 outside. You're in the middle now. 2 on the outside. Stay on the bottom. Back down to 2 wide.
Well, thank you, Phantom, for the $1. He's mocking my crew chief, giving me alerts when cars are coming around. David Green, why are you blocking? It's like my car gets better on the long run. Make it make sense.
Keep coming. We're getting there. The leader's right in front of you. The 107 car is still there.
David Green, get out of the way! Now I got right side damage. Now I'm triggered. Oh my god, it just... Sometimes when you hit the brakes, that you can feel the car rotate a little bit. That time, it just said nope. And it just went straight. Kenseth to the race lead.
76. You're gaining on the leader.
I don't know how I didn't hit the wall there. I maybe should have pitted that lap to get an undercut, because we're not going to have much laps left to go, but we're definitely pitting this time by. We're right there with everyone, so
Now let's work our way to the front.
I can't believe it.
The leader. Stay on
I'm at the battle Matt Kenseth for the race win. His AI's never that quick in this game. Mark, I'm sorry. Phew. Yeah, we're pitting this lap.
is the leader. Clear on both sides.
This is a tactical undercut, but this should work out. Fork tires and fuel, not repair damage. This might be the race-winning move, just pitting early like that. And we only have 18 laps to deal with it. That's not even an entire fuel run, so we should be okay. Like, this undercut honestly might work. I don't know. I mean, we're right there with everyone, so I guess we'll see. This is going to be exciting just to see how it plays out, just because we're so close. And since we're undercutting them, this should work out. 15-second flat pit stop. Great job, pit crew. They did everything they needed to do. And we do get naturally good outlap speed, too, so we have a shot. We have a shot to maybe win this, just by that undercut. We're going to see how this develops. And the longer they stay out, the bigger our lead should get, so the only thing is going to be that buffer. If we have a big enough lead, we can use that as a buffer to maintain the gap, or at least not lose too much spots. It's all going to depend on the interval. If we have maybe like a 2-second lead, maybe we can hang on to that. I don't know if Montgomery was going to pit that lap or what he was going to do, but I have to go. I can't have lap traffic just slow me down. Yeah, I agree, Lord. Yeah, I like the 7. I like the 7 idea. The 7 emote, perfect. I appreciate it. Yeah, they're staying out a long time. That might be bad for them. Greg Biffle, I cannot have you be in the way. I can't have you block either. Not everyone's pitted yet. I don't know if that's a great strat that they're doing, waiting this long to pit. Because I pit at lap 48. I mean, this is 5 laps after the cycle, so I mean, we're kind of going for offense right now and then defense at the end of the race, and we're gonna see if it works. I mean, even on the long run, we were still hanging with Kenseth, and he had fresher tires. Like, he didn't really pull away from me. So I guess we're going to see just what happens with all this. And finally, we got the leaders pitting. Like 6 laps after I did. I don't know if that's a great idea. Well, that's Kenseth. That's going to be for the race lead. I think we just cycled out virtually P1. I think. We got a big lead, though, with 11 to go. That might be the difference where we can win. Just on that. Kenseth might have just boned himself pitting that late. That's definitely well over 2 seconds, so I think we got it. We might have it. And that's, there we go, into the lead. I don't know where Kenseth is at exactly. I don't know if he's the car right behind Hermie Sadler. I think that's Kevin LePage. So I think we're really good. That's Jimmy Johnson. What? Where did he come from? 2.2. That's Jimmy. I don't know. I guess we'll wait. I guess we'll see. If we could just lose like 0.2 a lap, that should be enough to hang on to win this. This is just, what a weird turn of events. Kenseth just completely choked away a good finish. Yeah, he's not even in the top 5 anymore. They had that strat of just staying out that long, which is a terrible idea. I think we're gonna be good. We're gonna be Gucci, as the youth of America would say. As long as I don't do anything stupid like hit the wall.
29-36.
Oh, Tony Stewart's now second. That might be a problem. He's a fast car. Maybe we're not completely out of the woods yet. I don't even really have much lap cars as a buffer. It's just frickin' Hermie Sadler that's gonna have to play defense for me. Oh boy, I can see him in my mirror. That's a lot of time to gain though in 7 laps. 2.1, he gained about a 10th on me there. Oh, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be stupid close if he catches me. This is exciting. I don't know about you, but this is intense. This is really freaking intense. Oh, 2 point. Okay, we're up a 10th. Just because I know I don't have the fastest car right now, they're on the better tires. Like, they should hypothetically be quicker than me. I think we should have enough. Yeah, it's okay. I think it went down a 10th. Matt Kenseth well over 3.5 seconds back. His strat just doesn't make any sense how he just threw away the race.
Fuel tank ought to be about half empty.
I think it's going to be about the same with the interval. 2.1, the gap's stabilized. I think he got around Hermie Sadler, so... Yeah, I think so. We're going to pull this off. That undercut at the end of the race was just the perfect strat. Because, I mean, all Kenseth had to do was not wait so long. That's what costed him. He didn't need to wait 6 laps after the fact. Ooh, yeah, it's starting to get tight. It's starting to not drive too good now, but we're almost at the end. We just have to crawl around. See, when you hit the brakes, sometimes I can feel the car, like, rotate a little bit to the left. Sometimes when I hit the brakes, it doesn't do that. And that's where it just... I feel like I lose time. Speaking about time, we did lose time. It was like a 10th.
2 to go. Let's finish strong.
You got this? I agree, Viper. I got this. I'm the god of Thunder 04. Oh, I did little hippity hops there. That's why I have to be careful hitting that line. Dodge the bullet on that, but... White flag. 1.9 seconds ahead. This could be another great day of gaining points on Newman. A track I wasn't really quite sure it was even going to be possible with how the first half was going, because we were running like 13th at the end of the first green flag stops, but pit stops, undercuts, a natural race going green led to us having a shot at the dub. And off turn 4, that shot is going to become a reality, and we're going to get the dub. 2 for 3 in this stream. Dab. Ryan Newman 3rd. Kurt Busch got 9th. Yes! And he beat Marlin too. He's going to get more points on Marlin. Suck it. Yeah.
Talent of these NASCAR Winston Cup drivers.
The DeVilbiss car had to work hard for the win.
What an incredible race he had. That was really quite amazing to watch him fight his way to the front. That whole team deserves a lot of credit for their hard work.
I agree, Crew Chief. Crew Chief. Spotter? Person? What am I talking about? This person. What did Phantom send me that he was laughing his ass off about? Barbecue burnt ends burnt. I don't know what that is, but that is scary. Don't ever send me that food again. Another dub. This is our, what, 56th career win? We're tied with Rusty Wallace now. Points lead shouldn't be too big now, just because Newman got third. So, maybe 15 points. 20. So I think the total will be like 60 points on him now. And JC was saying 4 months ago... Wait, hold on. I gotta get my glasses out. He was saying 4 months ago, I don't think it's possible West's gonna win the championship. He's not gonna win. Fuck me. So, yeah. Well, we led the last 11 laps. We got 180 points to Newman's 165, so we gained 15. So, a minute point gain. Mark Martin dominated, led almost half the race. Matt Kenseth led 8 laps, so Roush had a good day. We got Kenseth, we got Mark, Kurt. I don't think we've ever seen it where all 4 Roushes are in the top 10, but that was pretty close. Jeff Byrne got 14th, Ward Burton 15th. Jeff Byrne started 31st. When did I say that? You said after Michigan. You're freaking... I remember that because I didn't finish well in Michigan. You're like, you're not going to win the championship now. Well, how about that? How about them apples, JC? You're like a freaking rotten apple. That's so mean. He's not. He's like a fan art of like a banana. What does that? What does that mean? I don't know, but we did good in the race. Kurt got top 10. Happy to see it. He's going to gain more points on... No, he didn't, because Marlon got ahead of him. No! Damn it, I got my numbers mixed up. I'm upset. I agree, my name is John. I agree with that. Well, Tara Labonte, good. Johnny Benson, not bad. The only real DNF was Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Kyle Petty. A couple people got a lap down, not as much. Actually, wow. Okay, up to 20th got a lap. That's actually a lot more than I thought. But we did good. A quick race, 33 minutes. That's Dale. Oh, Dale Jr. Okay, hold on a minute. Did I see that right? Yeah, Dale Jr. led the first 10 laps, I guess, and then blew up. Or something. Bad day for him. We gotta take a look at the points, though. And now we got that new engine. We could build a new engine. We could get even more OP engines. What's the standings like? 73. Okay, 73 points. That's good. I need receipts. JC, you can look back at the stream from 4 months ago. And after Michigan, you're like, what if not winning that championship? Like, he had so little confidence in me. He's such a freaking bitch boy. He's so... God, he makes me so angry. Does this stream have 50 likes? Can I do... Hold on, I gotta look at my freaking... Gotta look at my, Gotta get my new engine in. Now that thing came in, we can... Oh, 95. Damn, that's hot. Yeah, we'll get that, build that for 9 races. That'll come in by the second New Hampshire race. That'll actually be really important, so... Let's see, what's our weakest one here? We can I even... What else can I build? I built so much things in this career mode. We only have 3 more engine things to upgrade. Bodies, that's more for body drafting. That increases downforce. We'll get the body shop. 4 million, 12 races. I mean, I don't know if I need more downforce. What about chassis? Well, it seems like the body is like the least thing I put focus in. So, I mean... Yeah, we'll get body shop. Why not? 12 races. Look at the freaking emotes. I love seeing those. I'm so glad I put the Mertz one in. Alright, we just got the body shop. It'll take 12 races. It'll take a while. That probably will be the last upgrade we'll ever do before the season ends. Chassis. What's our weakest one we can repair? That one's, I guess, technically our weakest, so... We'll overhaul that. Engine, I guess that's technically our weakest one there. Ooh, overhaul it, yeah, because we got that new shop, we can overhaul things to get them a little bit better, so we'll do that. Bodies, all these are pretty good. Can I sell this one? No, that still could be salvaged. Oh, the emergency. Yeah, it's here. I just put that in today. I'm so glad that's a thing. I love it. That freaking face is so funny. And you know what? You could put other emotes around it. So you could have it like a fist is punching him. It's funny. Or you can make those like those finger things where it's like he's like putting fingers in his ears. Or other things. You could put like sweating things. There's a lot of like interesting combinations you could do with that emote mixed with, I guess, the regular ones. I don't think there's really anything major here we can do. Nothing can be overhauled or repaired. So we'll just repair it. And then we can go to New Hampshire with basically the best stuff we possibly have. Because we're going to need the best stuff at that track. Because that track, for whatever reason, this deep into the career mode is still really tough. And the tire wear is vicious. So, yeah, it's good. It's good that we got that good point lead. Because it might go away after New Hampshire. So let me go to full screen here. I don't think we got 50 likes, so I think we're just gonna end the stream here. I think that's gonna be it. Someone just left a comment saying, "Why are you doing that cheesy king challenge over and over again after you got?" I want to get max points. Why do people leave? Why do people leave a comment where they like I clearly state in the video why I'm doing it over and over again, and then it's like they don't listen to the video. They just watch the visuals and get upset. I don't know. Why do I don't know. Oh, it's got 36 likes. That's pretty close to 50. We're not there, but that's still pretty good considering the like to watch ratio. That's not actually not bad. Jory Clark, Mertz gets punched and then the brain falls. Yes. Oh, that's funny. Alright, but before we actually end the stream, next stream we will be tackling New Hampshire, Pocono, and the Brickyard. New Hampshire is going to be tough. Pocono we won there in the spring, so that shouldn't be too hard. See, JC, I was right. JC's... See, I was right. I was right. I called it. I knew it. I was right. But not that. Well, JC, you just... I like how he just assumes that it's over after those 3 races. He just like, alright, it's over. Can't be done. I mean, I'm going to get a freaking tongue machine, and I'm going to tongue your arm for what you said right there. So, yeah, 2 of those 3, I think, well, Brickyard has been notoriously easy, so I don't think that's going to be that bad, but it's all about getting from last to first in such a quick amount of time. It's going to be difficult, so I don't know. And then maybe Watkins Glen if that stream gets 50 likes, I guess, but that's only like an if. So, yeah, we're nearing the end. We only have less than 8 more streams of this, so maybe 2 more months and this will be done. But that's nasty. Well, see, that's why I want a machine to do it and not like a human, because that would be even more disturbing. Alright, let me just save my progress, and then Call it a stream. You're not going to shower for a week before that. Well, that's not going to affect me at all. I'm using a machine, so go ahead. That's only going to hurt you more than me. Okay. All right. Okay, we're going to be done. I'm done. Goodbye. I agree. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in. I just want to thank one more time the people who did tips, super chats, all that stuff throughout the stream. We have Phantom Foxy with a 20, and then he tipped a 10. Jordan Clark with the 3, Mark Harman with the 4.99, then Phantom Foxy with the 1, and also my name is John for doing the gifted memberships, which is not showing up in my Streamlabs as like a thing he did. I don't know if that's like something that it doesn't keep track of. I don't know, but thank you nonetheless. That's good. Yeah, we're gonna call it a stream, and then we can watch. Well, I need some pasta first, and then I'm gonna watch KG's stream. But yeah, I'm done. That's all from me. I will see you all on another stream. I'll see you all later. And as always, have a good night. And more of these Thursday night Thunder streams. Maybe that'll be a thing. I don't know. But that's it for me. Bye.